up and giving roses to my world. It ain't a thing how we made it this far, baby girl.
Wonderful day to be driving around in this 1966 Chevy Impala. Under the hood here, power steering, power brakes, aluminum radiator, electric fan on the 350. Beautiful black paint job, bench seat, automatic floor shifter. And throughout this video, I'll be pointing out any kind of issues so you know what you're getting before you get here. Be sure to check out our detailed pictures. That's maplemotors.com. A very important part of this business is our website. maplemotors.com is where you can get financing, shipping. All of our inventory is located there. We don't look specifically for certain cars, but as you can see, we're an American muscle car lot. And what I mean by that is if you call, we're not going to put you on a list. We don't have lists. We basically list everything on Monday on that website at 12 o'clock. Be sure to hit subscribe, a share, and I'm going to be doing a full review on this one. I haven't actually drove it down the road personally, but when we get them in, we check them out. We got a bunch of other people here that buy the cars and also go over the cars. With that being said, there's still going to be stuff that needs to be fixed. So, it's about that time. Hey, let's go for a ride. So, you can see the interior's not perfect. Door panels got some little cuts. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? Looks like our visor's sagging a little bit here. You got a rip on the edge. This obviously is a little bit of a project car. We know that. Some things that we get in are more projects than others, and some are ready to go. But every car that we get in does run and drive, so that's good. And you got to think, you know, all these cars are over 50 years old. So they're not going to be perfect. A little rip in the seat there. The back of the back seat, definitely the top there's got some sun damage. It's ripped. Headliner in this one has been replaced. So somebody did have that done. It's in pretty good shape. All right. Floor shifter here. Looks like it's a Hurst shifter. The dash here just needs some love, honestly. Missing a radio. You can see on the gauges here, the plastic is just faded and boogered up back there. Let's go ahead and start her up. This one does start up easy. It's a good sign there. Electric fan, that's how you cut it on. Tach. Nope. Show you the mileage, but I don't know if the speedo works. So if the speedo doesn't work, the mileage doesn't turn over. That's how I literally explain to you it's hard to prove mileage. If your car stops turning over, you know, for a month or two, then you're missing mileage. How do you prove mileage? You can't on a classic car. It's very hard. A lot of people say, oh, it's original. Well, I just don't know how you stand behind that. All right, lower motor, not working. The gauges down here, yeah, they're goofed up. Motor's cold. It says 300 or 280 something. I don't know, it's way up there. Oil pressure. These gauges are old. Look at all of them crumbling on the inside. That needs to be replaced. Carpet, it's also older. Not terrible. Wipers, do they work? No. Of course, we know this is a project car. Turn signals there. Neither one of them's popping up on the dash. That doesn't mean they're not working on the outside. Gas gauge, quarter tank. I don't know. I kind of wonder. I think the gas gauge probably works. We'll check it out because we're going to the gas station. Horn, did you place those bets? Let's try it out. I would have guessed it didn't work either. Yeah, again, this one's more of a project car, and we're going to be seeing how it goes down the road. Let's take off. All right, guys, it's time to rock and roll. We do not have seatbelts in this one. She does sound pretty good. I'm going to the gas station. I'm gonna put about $20 worth of fuel in this ride. There we go, door shut. There's reverse, neutral, and drive. Let's see. Neutral and drive. There we go. Make sure that shifter feels a little bit weird. Still in drive there. Neutral. in drive now. Because one more up is neutral. Here we go. This is the first time I've driven this ride. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Speedometer is working on this one. Now, if I let go of this steering wheel, it's got a left fade. You see it going to the left there? A little bit of a drift. Getting into the throttle now. Our passing gear is not hooked up on this one. Speedometer is incorrect. It looked pretty correct at first, but as soon as I got up to speed, it said we're going 80, and we're not. We're running about 45. As far as the brakes go, they feel pretty good. I have to let people get around me first. I don't want to slam brakes on people. Exhaust sounds awesome on this one. Ooh, I love that. It's got a good sound. I'm going to take a big turn here. Let's see this radius. Still going. There we go. Good turning radius. Check the other way. Oh yeah. It's not bad. Go back into reverse here so we can get to the pump. That should be reverse. Park. That's supposed to be reverse. Yeah, there it is. Alright. You know, running and driving wise, it's not too bad. A little bit of a drift to the left. The shifter linkage here needs to be adjusted just to get it correct. It's going into gear and doing stuff, and you can see this is actually loose, so that's probably what they was doing. They didn't have it bolted down. And again, I know this is a project car. That's why it's priced the way it is. Alright. Now what we're going to do, $20 worth of premium fuel, and I'll be back. Okay guys, we got fuel in this ride here. I always put 93 octane. We'll see if that gas gauge works. I hear the electric fan on. This one, you have to remember to cut off the electric fan under the dash. Otherwise, it's going to run your battery down. That's something that I didn't do, and it's quiet too. So there's the gas gauge when we got here. Turn the key on. The gas gauge does not work. Well, good thing I got $20 worth of fuel. Let's go ahead and take off here, and we'll see what else we can find on this one. She looks good in the parking lot. I had to come over here to Ace, get a bag of caution tape. Of course, this video will be put out after I do it, but I'm doing a baby reveal on Sundays, so you can look back on the channel here. I'll have a live video of it. Good deal. Let's get back to making this video. That parking lot that it used to make videos in, back over here, above the train tracks, look what the tornado did. That's wild. I guess I can make right over here. That's crazy. There's a lot of damage over here still. On this door, I've learned if you shut it soft, it shuts. But that one needs some adjusting or something, because if you shut it hard at all, it will not shut. You have to shut it soft. Dang, that's a good suction cup there. So let's stick it up in the window. And what I do with this is I make sure y'all are straight, make sure I can see everything. But yeah, as far as the shifter goes, it goes into gear, but to get back into what you call drive, you gotta make sure you shift up. All right, here we go. And I'll show you. So that should be drive, right? Well, it's not. That puts it in gear there, and then shift back up. So the linkage needs to be adjusted on that one. Heading on back to the lot now. And I know this is a project car, guys. We know that, and I want you to stick around to the end of the video. The biggest reason for that, so you can see picking out the flaws. It's a segment where we're going over chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Tighten my visor up too. I'd like to get it stuck there so it would stay, but it keeps falling on down on me. Oh, Hendersonville, if I was to drive back that way and go through town, man, if you ain't at a red light, you're hitting the next red light. That's why I try to stay on this side of town. It definitely helps out with the test drives. Of course, I know with this car here, it seems to be running good. Fans keeping it cool. Motor seems to be good. It's got plenty of pep. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it's more of a cruiser. You got 350 under the hood. They can make a powerhouse motor out of it, but this one right here, if you needed to get out of the way, it'll do it. But with this car, I'd just be cruising. Also notice it needs turn signals, headlights, brake lights. I noticed that in the video where they weren't cutting on, so we're getting ready to pull back in the lot. That's why I was going the short way back. I was like, let's just get back to the lot so since we don't have any signals. I noticed that. Go ahead and get over here. Got an open road to pull in. Be sure to hit subscribe, share this video. I tried to point out all the stuff for you, and picking out the flaws. It's coming up next. Alright guys, obviously this is a project car, so from what I've gathered, somebody got started on it and they didn't get finished. You need headlights, taillights, turn signals, that's for sure. I noticed throughout the video when I did my drive over, none of that stuff was working. Running and driving wise, it's actually good. It actually runs and drives great. I noticed on the door, so the door shuts just fine, but you got to be delicate with it. Watch this. So if I just shut the door like that, it doesn't shut all the way. Well, if I come up and shut it, it's good. You got to be extra soft with it. There's just a lot of little details on this one that need to be gone over. But of course, we have it priced accordingly. So now we're going to walk around and look for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Let's go ahead and get started. Pitting on the front bumper. Got a lot of prep paint down here that somebody's put on there to fix her up. A little bit of pitting on your emblem. Chips. A little wax left over there. Chips here. Up in the corner. Like scratch on the top here. Now, coming down the side. Alright, so as we're coming down the side, tires on this one look good. Trim, it's in good shape actually. Little speck there. Got a couple little specks in the door. Chip here. Also there. Pitting on your back bumper, down your midsection. Light scratch there. Got some light scratches on top of the fender here. I just kind of wonder if somebody was leaning over without a cover. They definitely were. You can see it right here. This should come out with a buffer. Holder glass there. Bit of pitting. Let's go ahead, keep going on the top portion of this door. There's a little scratch there. Chrome looks pretty good. Yeah, I kind of found a cool, so I've been using this parking lot anyways. And I kind of feel like it'll be good for videos. It's not the prettiest background. And the reason I think it'll be good because nobody's here. This is a perfect little stretch here. You see the tornado took out a lot of stuff over here, especially that camper. I haven't been over here till today, so I just needed that caution tape for Sunday to free up Maple Motors parking lot for a big old burnout for a baby reveal. I'm pretty excited. Every single time I get a chance to do one of those, I do it. It's fun. We'll be going live too, so you'll probably be able to find the live video by the time you see this. I keep forgetting I'm not releasing this video till after Monday. We're doing it Sunday. Pitting on the rear bumper. Tail lights got a little discolored where they were painted. This side too, a little cracking. Lenses there. Jams. Seals look pretty good. Got some holes down here. And up at our package tray. Trunk pins, not all the way gone, but it's going to need to be replaced soon, I can tell you that. A little wax left over. Somebody waxed the fire out of this car. Well, they got to redo the fenders up front because whoever was leaning over it scratched them all up. Coming down with the trunk lid. It actually comes down clean. And they painted the trim in the back black for some reason. Pitting back here. Spots there. Coming on down the side. Tires in good shape. Big old scratch here on the side. Little spots popping up there. There's a hole. Chips in the door, scratches. Little scuff there. Vacuum midsection. Door handle's pretty clean. Little chip on top there. A scratch here. Scuff there. Down that vent window, it's got some cracks on the seal there, a little pitting around the chrome. Little scratches here. I think those will come out though. Almost looks like just wax down in them. I'm only rubbing on the scratch, not the paint. Well, I guess it is part of the paint. There's a big old scratch on the front windshield though. It goes all the way over. Both sides too. Old glass showing up around the top. This honestly may come out because it doesn't look like it's in the glass, but I wouldn't turn these on. I tried them earlier. I'm glad they didn't work because that wouldn't have been good. It'd have been metal. A little metal there. Yeah, this car, you can tell somebody is building it, got it running and driving good, and left out a lot of different things that need to be done. Well, that's why I'm here. That's why I pick all this stuff out for you guys. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Well, while we're over here, let's see if this door's open. We'll open it first. Ooh. Let's look at the seat. I didn't bring my heated jacket today. It's like 50 degrees. I don't need it today. Looking around in the jams. Wavy down here. Let's see where it was painted. Well, that's not hooked up. Spot there. Fitting. Okay, little spots in the corner. Yeah, this is a perfect project car. The way it sits. I know a lot of y'all call me all the time wanting these projects. Well, we have a few of them. I listed them this week, or last week I listed a few within some of my videos to try to help y'all out. Spots there. Need to do some of the interior work there. Top of the seat needs to be redone. You know, package tray can be left alone. I'd button up these corners, and then you'd have that corner over there looks fine. Just needs a cover over the light. That doesn't work. Try to get the light fixed. You see some bubbles popping up under that back panel. Of course, it's cardboard. Okay. Let's see how this door shuts. Yeah, that one shuts just fine. What about our driver's door? Let's go look under it. We're almost done here, guys. It opens nice and easy. Got some rips. Put me in, coach. Oh yeah, that needs to be glued back. Well, I'm ready to play. Wax left over there. Spots there. See, the carpet's not all great either. It looks okay. Some pedals. What did they do? Tape this on? I think they did. Sure looks like it's a different type of tape too. I don't know what kind of tape that is. Spot in the seat. Let's start her up. Electric fan. Ignition. Wait, I didn't have the right key in there. Had to open the trunk, so put the wrong key in it. Visor keeps falling on me. Needs to be tightened up here. A little loose bolt there, or screw. Just a lot of little stuff in this car. Your mirror's older. Again with the door, if you shut it soft right there, it shuts good. But if you give it anything like this, it doesn't. Only like the gentle touch, I guess. Fan's working good. They built some kind of custom tray for this battery. like new wires. Say solid lifters on this one, aluminum head. If everybody's gonna ask about noises. That motor we got Holly. Very responsive. Newer exhaust. Like I said, it looks like somebody got started on it and they just didn't finish. The hood was a little tricky on the closing part. You got to get that spring all the way over, that's for sure. And when you're coming down, yeah, it stops there. Pull the latch. Doesn't look like they put the right one in there. See, that's not lined up with those holes. I figured it out earlier and it went down pretty easy, but right now it is not helping me. You see that? I had it. I got it. There's a lot of little stuff that needs to be buttoned up on this one. So you can see when you get the hood where it shuts right. I don't think that latch is right on the front. Looks like that plate just shifted back a little bit there. You've got some burns in the paint from whoever took a buffer to it before. They did a good job because it's nice and shiny other than these little scratches here. Somebody's leaning over the fender. And they burned the paint there. Alright guys, I hope I went over this vehicle to your expectations. If you do have any questions, call us. We'll come out and check it out for you. Just say, hey, Nick told me to call you. I had this question about this car. Any of us be happy to go out there and look at it. That's 615-822-4444. And a big thing is, don't give anyone money unless you call and talk to us, because there's scammers out there and they are going to be hot and heavy this year. I can tell you that. I'm already dealing with them like crazy, trying to block them. If you see somebody that's saying, oh, dealership's going out of business, all this stuff, that's not true. Those are fake ads. Report them. That's going to help me out. That's the only way I can get rid of them. I have tried and tried and tried. But it's just an ongoing thing. There's always going to be new scammers. So watch out for those guys. Make sure you call that number. Make sure you talk to us directly. Check out maplemotors.com for finance and shipping and detailed pictures. And we're here to help you guys. I'll see you later.